That's set to start on the wheat field that we've all been dreading. So it's 1 o'clock. We got started about an hour ago and we're combining away super slowly but steady. This is what we're dealing with. I don't know what the camera does really, but it is flat on the ground, flat as a pancake. So we're actually picking it up not too bad. Reels are all the way out, all the way down. Header's quite a bit down. 2.3 right now. Right now I could probably speed it up a bit. It's not too bad here. In August it laid down. I think it was the beginning of August, and we've all been dreading combining it ever since. But the day has come. We'll get this one knocked off. Then there's one more quarter that's laying down, not as bad though. Then we're going to one more quarter that's like really nice. It's all standing and it's good yield. And then we go to some more land that's like kind of standing, kind of not super great yield, I think. Okay, so we're combining away here and I'm kind of getting close to the combine ahead of me, and every time we make it around I gotta like wait for him to unload, so I'm just taking a little break here. Right there you see the hose. Okay, I would have to flip the camera, but my reels aren't extending all the way, so I just want to take a look and see if I can easily find something that's wrong, but probably it won't be something simple because it never seems to be. Yeah, so right here you can see this side is all the way out, but I don't think the other side's going out all the way. So then my reels are cutting at an angle, which is not right. Yeah, right here. This part on the other side, yeah, this part is all the way up here on the other side. So I don't know if I got a leaking line or something. I don't see any hydraulic oil anywhere or anything. Strange. Last year on the barley, we were straight cutting a field. And then I just slowly noticed my reels kept extending on their own. And then we moved to a new field and I got going, and it was so bad, like I would just pull them in and instantly they would slide out. So then we got looking and there's a whole big oil leak inside the frame that runs along like behind that auger. There's a hydraulic line. That line was busted. It had a hole like in the center of it, so we had to take it out. Actually no, it just needed a fitting, but we still had to take it out so we could take it in to get the fitting done. So now whenever something's wrong with my reels extending, I'm always scared we're gonna have to take it all out, because it was a big job fitting it, fishing it through that tube. Well, we're combining. We made it down to the road. There's a pretty big grassy patch that goes like that, so it's kind of splits the north and the south end up. So we got the north side of that grass touched up. I did that, and then now we're going over there. But I just thought I would show you that how I was having that reel problem earlier where they wouldn't go out all the way. Well, now they randomly just decided to go out all the way, so that's pretty good. I like when problems fix themselves. Well, we got done stuff down by the highway there, and I just heard some good news over the two-way. Jason sees the grain cart and the grain cart tractor coming down the road, so hopefully that'll speed things up quite a bit. Yeah, just hoping to get as much knocked off as we can. This next 3 cut blocks here are not going to be the smoothest sailing because there's rocks here, and there's a couple like knolls. Like, they're not really hills, they're just like little tiny top of the hills, you know what I mean? So that'll be kind of interesting to cut around, just because we always want to be cutting the whole header at the same stubble height, and if you go over a hill, you know, it doesn't work like that. So yeah. my first unload into the grain cart now that it's fixed. Oh yeah, I can see where they fixed it. Interesting. Anyway, we got the grain cart back. The grain cart guy's happy to be back in there because he's been unloading trucks as we go. So yeah, it's good to have it back. Don't even have to stop to unload. Gonna dump my rock trap. We just had supper and just want to do it. Oh, it's pretty full of junk. Always carry a hockey stick with you when you're combining. See, like that junk, you'd have to use your, oh yeah, there's a few rocks. These rock traps are lifesaver. It's not as much of a lifesaver as this hockey stick. I would be in there on my hands and knees digging this out. Well, folks, it's the next day. Kind of got carried away last night. Well, not carried away, but just got busy and I forgot to video anymore. But, oh geez, what time is it? 2 o'clock. And it was pretty dewy this morning, not very good drying weather. So the guys fueled and everything while I was doing school, and then they all went home. But I think now I'm gonna try to combine. It feels better and the sun's kind of come out. So Wesley and I are gonna go combine. So I'm taking my combine and then I'm gonna get him to drive the grain cart out to the field. And then if it seems to be fine, I'll get the other guys to come in. Dad's just in the city today, so he told me if I think we can combine, then I'll just do it, you know, and get the other guys to come if it seems to be good. And we would like to try to combine, because if it rains on this laying down crop, we're kind of screwed, because the second you put your header down when it rains, you push mud. And anyway, the reason I'm in a pickup right now is because the fuel tank was left on and I wanted to get some fuel drained through it so it wasn't pressurized, which I don't think is how it works on that tank, but anyway.
I'm not heavy enough to start the tractor.
What?
That tractor won't start.
Oh, the master switch might be on. Here, let's run over there. Okay, let go of the key. Have you ever driven a four-wheel drive?
No.
Okay. This is what drives it, okay?
I know the thumb.
No.
Whatever.
Pull this out over, so it'll be like this. Then you push it forward and pull it in where that F is. So all the way forward and in, okay?
Okay.
And then this is your throttle. Well, yeah, okay, so that's park. This is your throttle, right? So you see right there how there's a number? See how it climbs as I move this forward?
RPMs.
Yeah, that's the RPM. So when we're driving around the field, you can put that up to 1430 or 14 something, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna put that to 14 something, and you can just, once this is, actually I'll put it in the clutch. So we're pulling in the clutch, nothing's gonna happen. That goes in gear, then you can go faster. Click it once forward. You know what I mean? So then we're in F8, so you can take off in 5th gear. But you don't need the clutch.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna pull in the clutch, and now what are you gonna do when you wanna drive? Yeah, but don't use your whole hand. So we'll put that back in 5th. You just, once it's in, you just go tap, tap, tap. You get it?
Oh yeah.
So you don't need it in park. So we're just gonna rev this up a bit while it warms up. We're gonna jump out and give your tractor a look around, make sure there's no flat tires or anything stupid.
Duh.
But this is your two-way.
Your paper.
Oh jeez. Lost the grain cart guy's timesheet. This is your two-way, right? So you hold it,
Nobody's, oh, for you.
Me. You need to be able to talk to me. So you hold it, talk, let go, okay?
Why does he have pickles in here?
Yeah, that's full of water. Our pump is all hooked up.
Gotta make sure.
Yeah, we just want to make sure there's nothing out of the ordinary before we start the day. Look under there.
The other
No major oil leaks or anything.
I want to see where the
Tow rope's still there. What did you say?
I want to see where the frame
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's show the people on YouTube as well. So the frame cracked around here, I'm assuming. So then they put in this 1/2-inch metal, cut these holes in it. They welded in the holes, and then they welded along the edge and on the bottom and stuff. They did that on both sides because if this side cracks, the other side's gonna. Okay, so now we'll just walk around the front of the tractor, and then you can wait in the tractor till I want to go, okay?
Okay.
But you'll have to go before I can back out. They grow up so fast. We're going combining. Just me and my brother. This is funny. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I fueled up that Dodge flat deck. That's our towing rig for the farm. And then I had Wesley come and start my combine and well, he tried to start the grain cart tractor. Okay, we're in the combine here. Get the two-way on. Wesley, do you have a copy?
I sure do.
Are you excited to go grain carting for the first time?
There's this beeping going on and some hazard on the screen.
Okay, can you say that a little more clear and hold the CB mic a little further from your face?
There is a hazard beeping on the screen.
I'll come take a look. Better go see what that is. Oh, his turn signal's on.
When did you get there?
What's going on?
See?
Your turn signal's on.
Oh.
Okay, so this, we can clear out of this. We don't need the owner's manual. Okay, so you understand still what to do?
Yeah, you just.
And you're gonna steer a little, you're a little close to the truck. So when you get going,
You're gonna steer.
take it really easy because you're not used to an articulating tractor. So you just steer a little bit this way and then steer out, and we're going way up on the west quarter.
But way up there.
Yeah, so we're actually gonna go nice. Hold on. We're gonna go nice and slow for you to take off. Okay. So I'm gonna go let my combine warm up a little more. Okay?
Okay, William, do you have a copy?
Okay, talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Wesley, you got a copy?
I sure do.
We'll just let these things warm up a little longer. I'm gonna call the other guys and have them come in because there's a breeze now and the sun.
Okay, okay, how do you turn your radio down?
Well, it's better turning it down than up. Jeez, my hair is a mess. Gotta have it nice for the
William,
YouTube.
how do you turn your radio down? It's really loud.
Well, if you reach up to the roof, you'll see the radio and just turn down the dial, okay?
Sorry, the thing I'm talking on.
On the two-way, there's gonna be some buttons, and there should be one with a plus and a negative. He's gonna end up turning off the radio.
There's just one of those levers like on the two-way.
On the two-way? I thought Are we talking about the two-way or the radio that plays music?
Say something?
Are we talking about the radio that we talk on or the radio that plays music?
The radio we're talking on, I got it adjusted how I wanted it, thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, you can take the grain cart now. Well, let's go combine.
Yep.
There he goes. You can speed up and stuff a bit once you're away from the truck and then rev up the engine. goes. Okay, so we're combining now. I got my combine over here. It's going through just fine. So I called all the other guys and they're coming. So I'm combining. The other combines are running. And I got Wesley running grain cart. He's down at that end waiting for me to unload into him. This is the first time he's ever driven the grain cart. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's handy to have him kicking around. He was just watching TV and I said, hey, we got to go to work. I need you to run grain cart.
Straight and in park now. Is that good?
Yep, I wanted you to be straight and parked. That's good. And then make sure you rev the tractor down so the RPMs show 900.
Yep, 900 and my gear is 1.
Oh, you geared right down. Perfect. Got my new elite employee out here. Well, I was just talking to our new grain cart guy on the radio. He's disappointed because the grain cart guy got here, so now his grain cart times are done. But I think he's gonna try to let the grain cart guy ride with him, and he's just gonna run the grain cart. We'll see. So yeah, that's the first thing. The first thing on the harvest crew I ever did, I was running grain cart. I would just drive it across the field. So our grain cart guy we had back then would just unload the combines and unload in the truck, and I would drive it across the field. Well, when we were in the yard and I was figuring out if we should combine, I was kind of questioning, but I definitely made the right call, because if you see in that mirror, you barely see any dust. If you look on that side, there's lots of dust, and that means that there's a good wind blowing that way. Wind is what we want, and sun is what we want, and we got sun. Not too much clouds. The clouds are clearing up pretty quick. Like it was not this sunny before when I made the decision. There's just a little bit of sun, but yeah. Well, Wesley unloaded once on the go. He unloaded 2 combines on the go, and then now he's coming back to ride with me.
Holy, it's bumpy in there.
Probably because he's going road gear across the field. Here, let's see.
William.
Yeah.
Just when we were turning around, we were going 12 miles an hour.
12 miles an hour.
Like, the cab was literally like this.
See that neon orange thing running across the field like a crazy man? Well, that's my brother, Wesley. He does not want to come out here anymore. He was grain carting for a bit, and then he came and combined with me for a pass. And then now he's going to the house to get me food. But it was pretty funny. I actually just pushed dirt just now. And I had to unload also, and I was thinking, oh man, I gotta unload and then push all this dirt out. And then Wesley goes, hey, well, I can unload while you push the dirt out. So I got out and did my dirt, and he unloaded stationary. So pretty handy kid now. What did you say?
I forgot Welch's.
You what?
I forgot the Welch's.
Oh, you forgot Welch's. Oh, and you got the kind of chips I don't like.
Oh.
That's fine. Oh. Here, Wesley.
Take the 2 pops.
At least you got 2 pops. That's what I care about.
And I got you cheeses.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, it's 9:15 now. We're still combining. Having a little trouble. When we first came into this field, we split it. We did a strike just straight south of our yard, basically, and then did everything to the west where it was laying down. And now it's dark, and we're moving to the stuff that's not laying down as bad, because we got the laying down stuff done first in the daylight. That was really painful. I didn't video or anything, but it was slow going. We just kept pushing dirt, because you try to get all the crop. It's just, you would be pushing in the dirt and not even getting all the crop. It was just brutal. So then finally we just started doing it one direction and deadheading. Still, it was hard to get it all, but... Okay, so here's an update. I would say it's like sprinkling now, it's raining. Basically, it was spinning freely, and then every once in a while it would get a little tight, so I took a paint marker, marked right there and right there, and then I came over here. Well, I may as well do it a little extra to be sure. Then I would just put the bar in, then look over here, find the paint marker, and then you can see, then you always know where it is that you're supposed to be looking. And I figured out that the spot that seems to be tight every once in a while is not in the same spot. Like the knife is always in a different spot compared to the paint mark. So basically those belts, we decided they're not good. They're not good. I was on the phone with Dad and he said it's not worth it. So he figures they're gonna be shutting down soon anyway. So I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow and then get belts from in town. But see, we got mixed up. We thought that there was belts on both sides. Well, I mean, I did. I guess I was wrong. But it turns out that it drives through this shaft to the other side. So there's no belts on the other side. So our initial idea was that we would rob one belt from the other side, put it on this side. Then I would have 2 belts on both sides, or something. I don't know. We were gonna rob a belt from the other side, rob one from Abe's combine, and try to make it work for tonight, but I don't really feel the best, and I don't really feel like explaining, so I'm shutting down and going in and going to bed. See you tomorrow.